Hey, welcome to Off the Gridcast. I am your host, Danny Cox, and with me is a 3-time games athlete. She is also a badass for the Miami Surge. Her name is Jenn Jones. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So we're at the LA Pro Days at the LA Fit Expo, and so how are things going so far?
Things are going really good. There's a lot of good talent that's out here. It's fun to watch, and I was able to play on a team with LA
Yeah,
a little bit earlier.
Fun.
It was very fun.
That exhibition match was awesome. I've never actually seen anything go to gridlock before, so that was cool.
It was unique for sure, and it was awesome to be able to come back and
heck
win
yeah.
it, so.
You guys pulled the victory. Let me brush your shoulder off real quick for you. There you go. So I understand that you're going to be going for the games again, of course, right?
Right.
So how are you balancing life being a nurse and also training for the games and also coming out here and trying for the grid, stuff like that?
So because I've been doing this a couple of years, it's kind of been a transition in progress, but my main focus for this year is kind of off of Val Vobral's philosophy, but when you're in the gym, like, you need to make that time count, but we all have real life. So, you know, if I have to work a 12-hour shift, if I have other things going on, I'm not going to overly stress myself out about everything else. When I'm there, I'm 100% in it, and then training, and then life is the rest of the picture.
So what is your training day like right now?
Depending on the week and the day, if I have a free day, I'll do like 2 or 3 training sessions within the day. If I'm coaching a lot, then I'll try to get smaller training chunks in, just kind of in between if I'm hanging out. And then if I'm nursing, that's a active rest, 12-hour nursing shift day.
Right. How many days a week? Are you full-time nurse right now? Or?
No, part-time nurse, and I pick up extra shifts kind of as needed for financial stuff, but usually it's 1 12-hour nursing shift a week and then maybe an 8-hour shift at a clinic every once in a while.
I gotcha. Okay. So what is your role for Miami Surge? Are you just a generalist?
I think for myself, like knowing myself as an athlete, I have a gymnastics background, so I excel in some of the gymnastics movements, such as handstand push-ups and whatnot.
So time out real quick. She talked about how she's a gymnastic background. Check out her feet right now. She's no shoes because that's how she feels more comfortable after she races on the grid, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, so as you were saying, you're a gymnastics athlete.
Right, so I have some of the gymnastic skills, but at the same time, as functional fitness and whatnot has brought me up, being able to lift heavy weight and be explosive has kind of decreased some of my gymnastics capacity, so I think I'm more of a generalist at this point, but I'm blessed with a little bit more strength and explosive speeds for the Olympic lifts and stuff like that as well.
And I'm sure you still held on to your body awareness.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so that doesn't ever go away.
Right.
Right. So, so how do you think that Miami is going to improve on this next season?
I think we had an awesome start last year, and
3-1, awesome.
Yeah, and we lost to the champs, so that's not a bad deal, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But we have the core of our team that should be coming back, and I think working with that team dynamic and then bringing in new athletes that are going to kind of fill some of those gaps, so that we can have a strong guy and a really strong girl in like gymnastics specialties to help facilitate the generalists that we already have. I think that's going to be huge for us.
Oh, absolutely huge. So. And then, and the sport of grid is also growing tremendously when you're pulling in talent from Russia, right? Which is kind of crazy, right? So I'm really looking forward to the 2015 season of the grid, and good luck at the games.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're going to kick ass.
We got to make it there first, right?
Right.
The open is the first step.
I almost feel like the games this year is going to be your regionals for the girls. You and Camille, right?
Yeah, it should be interesting.
That's going to be pretty awesome. So anyway, thanks for joining us on the Gridcast, and we'll see you on the grid.
Thanks for having me.